168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos. Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space?
8th of March 2026, and we're right here in the studio. We have a lot on our plate, and they are quite interesting and fascinating. We have from Blessing CEO, cancer issue, to cost of living, and also on our unavailability of power supply in Nigeria. I don't know, do you have light in your area, please?
So,
do you have light? No, do you have light in your area, please?
So,
do you have light in your area?
haven't had, we've not seen light.
We moved all the blocks out, put them in a sack, cleaned it, and put it back. But the truth is, it's not funny because the heat is more. Some parents will want to even cover the baby. Imagine covering a baby, no lights, no AC, and the baby is sweating.
The baby will be so cranky.
You have rash all over the baby's body.
Oh my God.
And the government doesn't seem to have any news for us. They just said it will be okay in a few weeks or in a month. They are aware of what's happening. What really cost it?
Well, so you know, you are supposed to get at least, you're supposed to provide nationwide like 30,000 watts, but we are currently generating 3,000 to 4,000. So
Nigeria has not went past 7,000 plus before. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
So they are currently generating 3,000 to 4,000 watts. So
200 and something million people.
So we're supposed to at least, I think national is supposed to be like over 30,000, over either 30,000 or over 30,000, but now they are generating 3,000 to 4,000. So
really.
And I also heard that, I don't know if you heard, that people are owing.
Of course.
So it's mostly the MDAs that are even owing.
Not even me.
It's not even we not even us, the common man. Not us.
Government house.
They say
that they are all owing. Yes, so it's not visible. They know that.
So I think if Aso Rock can use solar.
They are telling us
indirectly that,
hey, yo, really, don't depend on this.
I saw on Instagram someone said they called one of the distributors that what's happening. They said that you have to use generator or go buy solar. There's nothing they can do about it.
Sickening,
and it's like his head to blow like. What's going on?
How would business even survive?
So even let's even see, even before this whole issue happened, for years, even some NEPA offices use generator now.
Yes,
so what
yes.
are we saying?
I thought we moved from dams, using dams
right?
to generate electricity to gas.
So why did they even move from the Kanji Dam to?
Okay, no, for that one, there are issues with dams.
Okay.
And one of them is Nigeria is sharing border with countries like Cameroon and the rest, Nigeria. And these people, they have the right opposite of gas. In my state, like Delta State, there is gas flaring happening consistently in the riverine area where they are mining.
Okay.
So they convert that to energy, which Nigeria now saw that this is an opportunity. So we shifted and last your people for some time to cushion effect of crises like this, because that's what's affecting us.
Really?
But don't you think that even if they do that, some people will still hoard it again? It will still not reach the common man.
You see, that is where sanitization of the system comes. Like I said, one of the problems that Nigeria is having is corruption. But corruption can be eliminated to a large extent. All you need to do is plug the loopholes, plug them. If you're putting someone to man a place, put another person to check him. But look for men of integrity. You remember when Joseph told Pharaoh about the dream? Joseph said, look for men of integrity. There are men of integrity in Nigeria. Let's not take that away. There are people that if you keep them with a drum of drink, a container of drink in Nigeria, I say, what is drink? It's the way you left it that you will eat it. Even if you come 100 years time and the person is still alive, he will not touch it. He will not touch it. There are people like that. Government can look for such people who have track records of integrity and put them to man that if you come with a bag of money, they look at you like, you are not serious, so can I do this bad thing?
Yes, good ones. It's not like
they don't see through to it.
The past leaders haven't been. They've been bringing an initiative, but what is the power of retaining those those initiatives?
So let me even share something that happened to me. So one day, these power holding people came. They couldn't fix that transformer. So one of the problems that Nigeria has is round pegs in square holes.
Yes.
So they use what we call IM in Igbo land, Imam Mado, man no man. So pick people and put in this.
Yes,
in this
nepotism.
so
Yes.
sometimes a little issue, just tiny thing.
Yes.
And now with the
and
now with the issue of this whole power and the ongoing war and all of that, you know how much to install solar is going to be like
very expensive.
Batteries is where the
And how do you even? Okay, we are even saying some. Yesterday, I was speaking to a colleague, and it was like, I even have solar in the. Speaking to a colleague, and it was like, I even have solar in the house. Okay, so what if the house? Okay, so what if that solar from natural
city in your area? Tell us in the comment section. Let's even read it out. Let's see what you're also facing, because we know that we are not the only ones facing it too. So please let us know in the comment section. So Williams, you wanted to say something.
Talking about solar, that's one aspect of electricity that Nigeria has not really explored. We are doing it individually, and that's why it becomes too expensive. So Nigeria can look at opening it up for companies to come and set it up. Nigeria has vast land, that is empty land. In short, each time I'm traveling from Lagos to Delta, I'm just looking at some.
So I want to know. So those lands, who owns them?
This is people. Some are owned by people, some are owned by government, some are owned by communities.
Yes, they are indigents of those.
But what I wanted to say is, the government can open up that sector, allow people to come in, build a
collaboration.
Facebook alone, if you see the kind of solar system that Facebook runs, that powers some of its server houses, you will be shocked. So if we open up the sector to individual or private or companies, let them come and establish vast land, open space of solar panels, set up solar system. The truth is, in Nigeria, a day can hardly go by without sun, even when it rains.
True.
So what you do, you open it up, have it in different locations, and then run cables that can supply. Okay, let's say you target Ogun State. Even if it's somewhat in Ogun, at least start with somewhere. And now the cost will reduce for the individuals because it's pool of funds. So instead of you spending 1 million to run solar in your house, you could be spending 600,000 for a period of time.
Sorry to cut you. Alex Oti, I saw a post of him on his page. He's looking into taking himself or Abia out of the national grid.
Of course.
Now he's saying that a representative of his is out of the country to negotiate and also see how they can cushion the effects of and not even have this situation ongoing in Abia. Why can't we just have this collaboration? Why can't we sit with governors? Why can't the president sit with governors and other stakeholders to see how these things can be done better?
So still speaking on power and its alternatives, you know that fuel was supposed to be an alternative.
Of course.
But now with the rising cost of fuel,
it's 1,400 in my area.
You go and put on John. In my house, cool, calm, collected.
Even the ones that you think that they can, they are feeling, everybody's feeling it big time.
Yeah. So you know that Aliko Dangote visited the president on the 24th of March. So you know that they were. I'm sure what they spoke about was this rising cost of fuel and all of that. So what are we even supposed to expect? What do you think? Because I don't know. He's always talking, no action. Really? So and you know he also said that if we don't take time, Dangote said if we don't,
we can do 20 minutes. I'm already on the island.
Wow.
And it's interesting to see that Lagos is such a small. That's when you can notice that Lagos is such a small place, and somehow it's increased bonding between some children, parents, wife, husband, and that's the benefit. It is different because you're working, you're earning your salary, but things are becoming too expensive.
Yeah, inflation.
And like lockdown, inflation didn't really happen because people are even begging you to come out and buy something now.
from them. Yeah.
Unlike now, you know, is expensive. The reason Dangote said that is cost of moving around has increased. And that is one thing that people don't want to incur, because companies are not even willing to even throw in some new amount or palliative to cover for this time. So it will get to a point that people will begin to self-impose a sit down at home. Like I cannot, if I used to go to work 5 days in a week, I can't do it now. If the company is not willing to take up 2 days out of it, because what it means is that the money I'm spending to do 5 days, I could have used to even do 8 days or 9 days.
Exactly.
So why would I take that burden for the company that I work for? So the thing the government should be doing now, is doing its best to make sure that Dangote gets good as fast as possible. Because as we still speak, I doubt it if Dangote has started receiving crude as much as he should receive from NNPC.
But he had a meeting with Mr. President.
Yes. One thing is to have meeting, apply to come. If the government has not a pipe from wherever they are mining or the storage tank to Dangote refinery, it is still going to go on the road. And the cost of fueling that vehicle run that pipe, if they have not done it, to Dangote, as fast as possible.
And with the number of fuel that we consume a day, 56.9 millions of liters daily.
Yes.
So what are they even thinking? Do they even think that, okay, let's say we survive by all means in other aspects of fuel, making fuel available, availability of fuel is a very crucial thing that we should have.
I think fuel is like, it passes through everything. Because it affects everything. It affects people, the traders going to you know, it's so, because what they'll tell you is
you can't boycott it at all.
Any small thing, fuel don't cost, so this fuel don't cost, even as I selling suya,
if you are even to buy online, that okay, I don't want to buy from roadside or people that you can easily.
They will still tell you the same thing.
They still tell, because dispatch rider, whatever is getting to them, those items are getting to them. They are also being billed.
And this is the body.
They are paying electricity. They are paying for food also. Some of them are depending on that livelihood.
Yeah. So this is the burden of a system that is not working, that Nigeria is running. Let's say the government had, one of the things that make you a good government is your ability to calculate and see the future.
Yeah.
So let's assume the government had preempted that a time would come that fuel could become, or Strait of Hormuz could be an issue. And that means we can't get in petrol to our people, and then have a reservoir where they put petrol to release in times of crisis, which was what it's what every country should do.
Yes, it happened to Indonesia. It's not just Nigeria.
So I know that some Asian countries have started doing I think energy lockdown. So there are some days you can go out and buy fuel, and there are some days no fuel for anybody. So you better just sit down at home. You just sit down at home.
And it's a way to change the people's mind.
Yes.
Now, what Nigeria needs is a change of perspective and mind.
Mindset,
now.
Is it so when Nigeria needs, is it, are you saying the masses or the government?
The government first, then the masses. The government will have to now teach the masses.
Because I know that one thing I know,
fuel should be subsidized.
So I think so. Because one thing I know,
no, I wouldn't support that. And this is the reason.
I wouldn't support. I wouldn't support.
I wouldn't support.
Let's have your reason.
What was your reason?
So now, if you in life, if you want a child to walk, you begin to drag the child up and give the child some things to move.
Yeah.
If the child has not mastered walking, and you suddenly take out that aid and keep telling the child, sit there, don't move, sit. The child begins to sit and stop moving, and then walking is stalled for some time. That's what you do when you bring back subsidy.
I beg to differ.
Nigeria. Now listen, if you bring back subsidy and the fuel price comes down, you take it out again, You are taking the people up and down.
Remember
up and
when
down.
prepared for
You
this
know we're not
situation.
prepared for this.
We're not prepared for this
How much?
situation.
How much? How much was? How much was
the government
fuel?
can
How
do?
much fuel was as at that time?
The day before he became, we are paying tax, right?
The day before he became the
we're paying
president.
tax.
Two benefits.
And
Williams,
Let's not
forget-
goes with subsidy.
let's
Williams, let's not
subsidize
forget.
it.
Let's not forget
no.
this.
God of
Let's not
Israel.
forget
It will relieve
this. The day
people.
before he became the president, fuel was 200 naira.
Yes.
It was like 200
Yes.
and something naira.
Yes.
You get. Just a day after you're being named the president and you took it down.
That statement he made, all marketers began to react. They were all reacting. Everything we saw was as a result of reaction.
About that thing, we are past that stage.
Williams, I don't think so.
Williams, we're not
In
prepared.
Elisha,
We were not prepared.
when
We
there
were
was that
not prepared for that.
2022, when it happened to them, they subsidized. It's not an issue of either we are just coming back there or we just going to where we are. We are not prepared.
What subsidy comes with too?
What does it
This
come
subsidy that we are
Please
talking about.
see, enlighten
This
us.
subsidy we are talking about. The people who are importing the petrol will be making money off the mass.
Why are we going to?
What will happen to the masses? That's
Why are we
what
supposed to be importing it? Why we have it? Why are we supposed to be importing
That
it
is where
again?
we should be going. We should be talking about government making sure.
Why should we be importing when we have
eh,
it?
you see this situation that we are talking about. Eh? The thing is this: the government is trying to do what it should have done long ago, making sure that Dangote needs 13 cargoes to produce petrol for Nigeria. Dangote is getting 5 from NNPC, and it's not like NNPC cannot supply the 13.
Let's just stop.
But they prefer to export.
Let's import more. Let's not import. Let's refine ourselves. Refining it would help us better.
The process of supplying Dangote the crude to refine is still not.
Even if
That's what he's trying to do. But
Williams,
he
has not done it and it's still ongoing.
He's just introducing CNG, electric vehicles. I've seen an electric vehicle come to drop somebody in my house. Electric Uber.
Knowing the history that we have about management that we discussed before and we mentioned before, is it feasible? How long can this sustain us?
What I think the government should be doing now is bringing buses, bringing more vehicles to move people around. Have a good rail system that can move tomatoes from the north to Lagos, and have a market where this trailer, the train drives into an offload. This is tomato market. Everybody comes there and knows that once I come here, this tomato is gotten at this price because it is brought in by the train that comes from the north. Now, if government introduces a better transport system, is it bad for us to have a train that runs from Lagos to Port Harcourt? Is it bad?
Why can't Williams? You're saying
is
you're
the
talking
question
about
for?
bringing food from the north. Why can't each state be self-sufficient?
Yes.
All states don't have the land. Lagos does not have even land to farm. I can tell you. If you want to Lagos,
What is happening in what about? But there's land in Ekpe
north.
now.
How about the north?
if they clear the whole land in Ekpe, it cannot give Lagos food. With the population here, 20-something million people. That's one country.
Did you hear that Dangote has started exporting?
He just wanted to tell you that your people are not ready. Dangote is a businessman.
He started
Yes,
exporting.
he is.
He
petrol in
exported
his
to
tank.
Ghana. He exported to
Yes,
Togo. He exported
yes.
to
He's a businessman.
one other country. I've forgotten the name. So he has started exporting.
Yes.
So I don't.
Because you are not ready.
If you cannot think about the problems of Nigeria, you
might
need
just
If you are the owner of the business, okay, let me just explain what is happening. If you are the owner of the business, you are paying insurance on those the tanks that you're using to store petrol refined. And there are countries in your neighborhood, neighboring countries, that want petrol, and they will buy it higher than Nigeria will buy because it is export.
Which one would you go for?
What will you go
want
for?
to make
You will be waiting for Nigeria to conclude its bureaucracy and then come.
That's that is the issue.
I'm telling
One
you.
person to the other, to the other, to the other.
And bribe,
Yes.
bribe happening, bribe.
And he will
People
spend
asking
more.
for a brand
Instead of
envelope
him
and all
earning
of that.
more, is the amount of money that is going out
Yes.
is bigger than what is coming to him
My
as
man
ROI.
will prefer
So-
to export, and I support him on that. I'm a businessman.
So to our viewers in the comments, please share your opinions in the comment section. How is the cost of living affecting you? What do you think? I know that we keep asking this question every time. What do you think the government should do? What do you think the government should do to, to curb this thing? Because it's really affecting the common man. I don't know if it's affecting Williams and Omola, because you guys are looking really paying this money. I don't know if you look at all of this. It's packaging. It's packaging. So please tell us in the comment section, tell us your opinion, what you think, how is it affecting you? Let us know so we can also share it with ourselves here. You understand? All right. So,
I actually think that we should go on a break.
Okay.
By the time we arrive, we'll be able to get more details on what we have on our table.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. This is the rundown.
We'll be back.
My name is Queen Izzy, also known as Queen of the Jungle, also known as Izzy Baby Mamanla, and I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, repping Lagos, Nigeria, Saleko. And yeah, I'm next up. Don't play. Gra. What is my biggest misconception? I think that maybe people think that I can be a gangster or rude or very aggressive energy, because rap in general is like a aggressive genre, and I do a lot of drill music, trap music. But when they meet me in person, they're always like, oh, you're so nice, you're so genuine, you're so lovely. And I'm like, I mean, duh, what did you expect? So I just feel like, sometimes that's the misconception when it comes to just being a rapper in general. But yeah, really, I'm a sweetheart. I'm a gangster romantic. Yeah. What comes first for me between the beats, the lyrics, and the emotion? It's always going to be the emotion, because I start off with how I feel before I make the music. If I'm in a good mood, if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm going through a heartbreak, if I'm lit, if I want to dance, that sets the tone for the type of beat I'm going to create. And then of course the beat comes next, because I have to love the beat. I have to fall in love with the sound. The sound has to match the emotion so that the lyrics can bring it to life. And being me, I'm a lyricist, so the lyrics is easy. It's easy. Always. What do I think about the Nigerian music industry today? Well, I feel like it's a great time to be Nigerian in the music industry. Nigerian people are the most loved, most lit, most talented, most everything. And, I feel like we've done a great job penetrating the market. So I feel like it's high in demand, which is why I even relocated and came back to Nigeria. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to see it growing. I'm happy that it's having so many lanes. There's Afro pop, there's Afro outtake, there's Afro everything. So I'm just happy that we are able to show the world that we can literally do any sound. So yeah, and I'm happy to add to it too. Who would I like to collaborate with? I would right now love to collaborate with Black Sheriff. Don't play. I love Black Sheriff. His music reminds me a lot of the emotion that I feel when I make my music. It feels very passionate and deep, and so I would love to collaborate with him. I would also love to collaborate with Tory Lanez. I would love to collaborate with Nasty C. So many people, all the greats, Burna, so many people. And who wouldn't I like to collaborate with? I feel like right now I'm not really into any rubbish sounds. So anybody that falls in that category, I can't really think right now, but I don't really so what makes me want to collaborate with a person is if they can sing live very well and they make me a fan of them performing in real life. Because if I go to your music and I stream it, that's cool, but if I see you in person and you make me love your sound, I'm definitely gonna want to work with you in the future. So yeah. The lowest moment in my journey that has almost made me quit music has never happened. Because I feel like music is me, and no matter what low I face, I talk about that in my music. It fuels me to make more music because it's a way of expression for me. So anything I'm going through on my brokest days, on my littest days, music is an escape for me. So I don't think anything I go through in life will ever make me stop, and I pray to God that I never will stop. Fame or privacy? Privacy, because I feel like you need privacy in life to stay stable-minded, Fame and all of that is cool, but I've always been a very popular person. I've always been very social. I've always had, vibes. Everywhere I'm outside, everybody knows me. So I definitely honor those private moments, private conversations. And the more I mature and the more I grow, I really appreciate those moments where I have privacy to just be myself and decompress. So privacy, 100%.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your projects? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68000168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos. Are you?
This is why they buy fuel. Fuel never increase like this. The thing suddenly we just overnight we see that the fuel have increased to 1,000 plus. Before 830, 800, 700. But now 1,230, now they buy fuel.
Hi people, today we are still on the price hike issue, and today we are on the street of Lagos to ask commercial drivers the highest price they have gotten fuel per litre recently. Come with me, let's go ask them.
The fuel too cost, and we know they happy as a transporter, as a driver, transporter. We know they make it at all. The one if you buy fuel, we know they see the money at all. And when if you increase money, because passenger no be pay the money. If you increase money, passenger no go be pay. You little one way you buy, you know we pay passenger no go. Last week we buy almost 1,130. You know it past 2 days they increase am to 1,230 naira. And the amount wey you see they carry passenger now we see they carry. Only driver na dey suffer am. No good at all.
Actually, I entered this bus from Magboro. And I'm going to K2. From Magboro to K2 is 800 naira. And before it's 600. Now it's 800 naira.
It's 1,003 now, 1,003.
How much did they buy before?
Before it's 200 naira. But we just everything just increased 1,003, 1,250.
I'll buy like today, not like today. I'll buy like 1,230.
How much did they buy before?
Before, at least we still they manage 800, 900 before, but now it's too expensive.
Recently today, I bought fuel from Mobi filling station 1,240. 1,240, yes.
How much you used to buy before?
Before I used to buy 839, 850. Some places they tell you different price. Some places 9 something.
What do you want make government do now about all this?
I want make government try to the fuel to come down small because you know pay at all. The way the condition in Nigeria be, if you say me will give the price, pass you know pass your fee enter the transport and their salary no increase. Do you understand? They know if you pay.
They can reduce the price of the fuel. It will be better. I pray that.
Let's just help us to bring the fuel down. They should please, because we calling price for people sef. We are very ashamed to tell them their price, to tell them the price of the bus. If you tell them 700, they'll say, like this now, we are going to Yanowuru. Me alone, even though if I'm not a commercial driver, I won't enter it. I will say it's too much. From here to Yanowuru, 700 naira. But it's not our fault.
We are begging government. The thing is too much. The sufferness in this country for fuel, that kind of a thing. We don't even understand this anymore. The thing is, we need the government to come to our aid. They should come to our help. They should help us. We don't know what to do. It's not only this fuel operating. We are buying fuel costly. We are facing other challenges on the road.
Government should help us. So we are begging our daddy Tinubu to come to our aid. It's not easy at all. Entering motor from Magboro to Bega, 800 naira. It's not friendly.
You have seen, you have heard. Nigerians, they are not happy. Talk more of the commercial drivers. They are not happy. The government has to do something about the increments in fuel price. That is all for today. My name is Chris Christopher. See you next time. Bye.
So we're still on the discussion of the CNG and how well we can utilize what the government is trying to initiate right now. And also we'll be going right into the sexologist, Blessing See. But before then, we've had some people on the comment section trying to reach us, and they want us to hear their own thought too on the CNG. Erica.
So Dribble X3 says Nigerian leaders are just wicked.
No lies. 100%.
And he also said again that Nigeria is owing about 3 trillion naira. So it's power. It's still on the power issue.
And thank you for making that research for us anyway. Yes. 3 trillion naira. Thank you for that research.
Of the country.
I'm telling you.
We measure emissions. People are owing, but it's not we that are owing. It's not the end users that are owing.
In fact, 2 days ago I bought units.
Right.
I pay.
What? They don't give you units on credit.
Darkness.
They don't give you units
So
on
he
credit
also
now.
said again that when I was small, it was said that we generate from the rivers, the dam.
Yes.
So what's happening now? And then Gaji
shift
Play
has
says,
happened.
Nigeria, my country.
My country, my country.
It is well.
So someone is attacking you. Yes, Dribble X3
What did
says,
Williams do?
Baba with glasses. Now English, you just they talk. Oh.
Okay, let's go back to layman's language.
That doesn't know. You don't know anything.
So Becky Okoro 6241 says, I'm currently fanning myself right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bless you.
Child. Everybody's fanning
Is
himself.
she reaching us from Lagos or where? Where's she reaching us from?
Becky, please let us know where you are reaching us from. Let
Yes.
us know in the comments where you're reaching us from. So Leo Issa says the heat is killing. I feel your pain, Leo. I feel
honestly.
your pain. And he says again, it be like say God send the heat to punish us.
Somebody open hell door. You forget. Yeah, the devil don't mess. Open.
And funnily, right, this doesn't even mean, if you like live in a story building, if you like live under, it will touch
the
everybody accordingly.
Someone said,
honestly.
So you guys, this one is so funny. So this is Mamadou Abdul Kabir Lucky says, God, please forgive Nigeria with crying emoji.
The sin don't play.
We're also praying. I mean, is that not why we have Mecca and Jerusalem?
Some people don't finish fasting. Christians are Muslims.
So Becky says again, sorry, so you know we have to move on. So I want to rush through the comments so we can move on to our sexologist, madam. So Becky says you are actually making sense. Government should look towards the solar thing.
Yes.
So Chimeze Ogechi 585 says fuel is also expensive. Our government needs to do better. Becky Okoro says again, please, what happens to the dam that generates electricity?
It's gone.
It's gone. We're so sorry to announce to you that the dam no longer exists.
In fact, dam is not something that should be practiced in 21st century. Really.
It was after that transition that they introduced the band A, band C, band. To them, they thought that it would be better because when they have exactly, that it would help them minimize the number of load that they have. Because trust me, some people have AC, electric appliances.
That's why we don't know how to manage.
And that's why when the minister Adelabu came out to say that Nigerians don't know how to use this thing, we're all. Why would you say that? But that was careless from him. You are the minister. We don't see. William, I don't know why. I don't know why you always like this, William.
Let's hold this. Let's hold this. Let's hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts, Omolara. Hold your thoughts. I know the both of you have different opinions, but please let's just brush through this. So Mamadou again says, make all this inflation no shall touch alcohol. Now their problem goes.
He still wants to get drunk.
Dribble says again, clap hand for Yakubu.
Calm down in Nigeria.
Dribble says,
people will commit suicide in Nigeria.
So Becky is now replying Mamadou saying, your own problem no plenty. your own problem no plenty at all. So Becky says, seriously, our system is not working. And Dribble X says, mine is working in Jesus' name. My system is working.
But if this person travels out now,
we're going somewhere.
Yes.
Then Becky says, religion. Let us face the obvious reality. Then Dribble says, what have your religious leaders done for us.
Yes.
So Becky says, after removing the subsidy, please, Williams, how much have your president saved? Please, Williams, that question is for you.
Bless you. What was that again, Becky?
Do we have time?
Bless you.
Do we have time?
So, no.
that we
So we'll come
have.
back to this.
Okay.
I think we
Come
should
on
move
now.
forward. We'll come back to the
If we had
comments
time,
again.
I would have told you how much. You are saving money.
While we are still trying to stabilize this spa stuff and all of the spa that is happening, the rigmarole, the back and forth, a lady, sensational lady that is known for controversial issues, she's a sexologist, had come out to say that she has a stage 4 cancer, and a lot of people, in fact,
for breast cancer,
to be specific. Thank you for that. The internet has gone agog towards this on this proclamation, and of course people are like saying, does anybody that have a breast cancer, I mean, you are in stage 4, it means that you should probably be going through chemo or
And
just
all
be in
of
the
that.
hospital, not home. Are you self-medicating yourself? So many questions have been held, and I'm also curious, how do a stage 4 person, right, comes out to say, I am stage 4, I'm a cancer patient, stage 4, and I can now be this active?
Even
How is that
planning
possible?
sagas ahead.
And she's now telling us that, look, in the next 1 or 2 months, I'll be well and I will come back to you for calling me out and saying all of those things. So is this a sort of joke, misconception, or what? Or misinformation?
I think
now?
William should go first before I come
So
in.
there
Because I would not
are
scatter it.
different things about Blessing CEO's situation. One of them is Nigerians don't really believe her, and that's where the problem is. Because she has done things in the past. That's why they say internet.
Never
Don't
forget
forget,
digital
yeah.
footprint.
She has done things in the past that were put on the internet where we later found out it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Like
It
when
was
she
just
claimed
clout.
she
The
owned
house
the
was-
house.
yeah.
Yes, it was just clout. So, and one of the things that people do to stay in the eyes of people
Yeah.
is controversy. Just-
And she's one to
yeah,
do that.
just whip it up. So people are thinking she may want to just whip up some level of controversy, so people will talk about her for some time, and then it is giving her money. Some people now who don't know what she does before would go and check out what does she really do.
What does she do?
They will watch some of her old contents, and some people will fall in love with her. Oh, wow, she's this raw about things that are related to sexual, whatever, management in homes, in marriages, in friendships.
She's really good. I won't lie.
So
She's really
controversy,
good.
that's one thing. But
Do you listen to her?
another thing,
Yeah, once in a while. I stumble on
another
her
thing
content.
that is happening is if she's saying I have stage 4 cancer, breast cancer, and she's this active, you see, cancer is not a death sentence. People have survived stage
But
4
you
cancer.
feel it.
People have
yes.
survived. Sometimes you see what people say feeling is a thing of the
Of the
mind.
mind, yes.
And that's what she's trying to do. She needs to work on
She
her
doesn't want it to
mind
conquer
first.
her.
Hold your mind together.
Yeah.
Sometimes people die because they give up. They are said, I'm not interested. If you check people who die of ailments, at some point, it's either they give up and stop
Yeah.
taking their drugs. I know someone who, when they give her, they say, okay, I will take it. And she holds it and says, let me just, and so you get tired of waiting and then you walk away. She puts it under her pillow. She's tired of life.
lost
She doesn't want to move on. And definitely death will take the person.
Yes.
So the first thing that an individual can do for himself when faced with this kind of thing is brace up, encourage yourself, talk to yourself. You see, your body hears you. I hope you know. Your body, this your body. It hears you when you speak, and it does the things you are telling it to do. If you consistently tell yourself,
If your nervous
I
system
can never
flags up.
lie, I can never lie. You say it consistently over time. If you want to open your mouth to say a lie, that's your thing that you have been saying comes to your mind immediately, and that lie, you will be like, no, I should be lying. You take control of your mind. That's what she's trying to do. So, for you to survive cancer, the place the battle starts from is the mind. That's where the battle starts from. The mind must first be conquered. The mind must first be built up. Hold it together, and that's what she's trying to do. So she may have stage 4 cancer, and the truth is everybody responds to different ailments in different ways.
True.
Somebody may have cancer stage 4, and it will not pull down. There may be 1 out of 100, but definitely somebody will exist that has that. It will not pull down all the person's organs and then start making you look tiny and all of that.
People have been saying that some of people, they've had close relatives that are also cancer survivors, and they've come out to say that this season, how it is. Like
I have
an auntie who died of cancer. She died in 2022. She had the breast cancer for 6 years. The funniest part was she didn't tell anybody about it. She hid it.
And if you see, how do you know?
So the only at first when it started, you know, she would be like, she was very tired. You will know there was something wrong with this woman. So, but she didn't want to. She didn't open
but
up.
was it showing?
It was showing. Yes, physically she was drained. Physically, in fact, by the time it got to stage 3, her breast was already rotting. You understand? So it was already rotting.
So how do we manage? Because I'm sure that we have an expertise already that can enlighten us on this. How can a cancer patient, you know, put his thought or a thought or their thought together in order for not to be overwhelmed by it? Like you said now, it is a thing of the mind. If your mind is in right order, if you are positivity, if you are optimistic that I'm going to get better.
Yes, you will leave.
Sorry for that. I'm reading the comments and it's hilarious. So please drop your comments in the comment section, your opinion in the comment section about Blessing CEO's alleged breast stage.
She said.
Okay, said. But she
herself.
She said it herself. So
she can't
what do you think? Do you think she's telling the truth? Do you think she's lying?
She hasn't.
So let us know in the comment. Tell us what you think. So let me just read 1 or 2 things. So someone, Chimeze Ogechi said, she said stage 4. We never digest and finish. Boom. She drops account number.
Yes, it's normal for a cancer patient to seek help. Go for
it.
It's normal. That thing is expensive.
God will bless you.
She tried selling her properties, her house. Is on
Do you know how much chemo is?
Chemo is really expensive.
So Ogechi also says they know they trust content creators.
That is it. That is it.
Umar, over to you.
That's it.
Right. Anyway, I think that we need to have an expertise to talk to us about this because we need to learn.
Before we do that too, some men have said something. I think the reason we allow them to be giving them good.
Oh yes. So how true is that?
And then good sucking.
Like you have to.
You know.
You have to cut it up down.
I don't know how to.
Yes, you have to do that. So for you are married now, Williams. For your wife now,
of course,
at night or whenever you people do, you just baby, come forward. Let me. You know,
I have that check. But she's the one that will be feeling.
No, you can't see that. Actually, you just have to be informed on how to detect a lump. Yes, and that's why they advise husbands to go to the hospital during checkup with their wives to accompany them. So that you need to know this thing. Sometimes it might not even be the woman, because I can't just sit and stop.
Some women can do it. Some women can. They find it absurd. How can I be?
I said washing my bed. I don't see there's a reason, right?
So that your doctor will tell us.
Yes. Charles the Great says, aside trusting content creator, the mouth is powerful. So he's referring to Chimeze Ogechi. And then Leo Issa says, I'm wondering why can't she drop her medical report? So she actually dropped a medical report. But then they called the number on the medical report.
Are you sure she dropped the medical report?
And it turned out to be false.
In one of her videos, she published herself. Not that the content creator took her video and go and put one medical report that will be generated with AI.
It was on her page. Yes, so, and then they called the number. So one of these blogs, so there's a blogger, the blogger called Cutie Jules. She said she called the number and then it was one Northerner that was speaking that you don't know what's in the house. It wasn't be a joke.
I think that we need to bring a doctor on the show so that all of these questions that have been asked, we need to get answers to them. Even we ourselves, we don't know much about these things.
We need
so
to
let's
answer.
go on a very short break. By the time we arrive, we'll have the full conversation on what to do and what to look out for. Thank you for staying with us.
very disheartening that in this 21st century, things like that are still happening in Nigeria.
Raping ladies in broad daylight.
Delta youths, I don't know. Are these guys
In this 21st
And those
century,
videos are very, very annoying and weird.
If I was like in a position to like
Ladies
curb the
in
culture
broad
or arrest everybody involved, and in general, the whole festival, I'll stop it because it's not right.
Yo, what's up, my guys? It's your boy again, Daryl Pololo and Femi. You know how we do it now. You know what time it is. We are live on the street of Lagos again. You know, there's been a lot that has been going on, you know, throughout the week, last month, you know, from the beginning of the year itself. And I hope you guys have heard about, you know, the cultural festival that has been ongoing at Ozoro in Delta State and the atrocities that has been happening, you know, raping girls, molesting girls. We are here on the street of Lagos to ask people what they think, or, you know, their opinions on this particular issue. You know about the Ozoro festival that happened recently, that, you know, they were molesting ladies, you know, trying to, I don't want to use the word rape, but still, I think that's the main thing that happened there. You know, there's been a controversy around that cultural festival. I want to know what you think about it. Is it right or is it good, all in the name of culture?
I think something like that, governments particularly, like the governments, they need to address something like that. And to me, to do things under the cover of festival and festivities is not something right at all. And humanity, in particular, humanity comes first before anything, any other thing. Yeah. So I think what they did is out of it.
Delta youths, I don't know. Are these guys not exposed? I saw it on Twitter actually, like I was very pissed. It's just crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's crazy.
It's out of it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Culture does not have to like involve rape. It's not like acceptable to me. And I would, if I was like in a position to like curb the culture or arrest everybody involved, and in general, the whole festival, I'll stop it because it's not right.
It's actually very absurd stuff, actually. What do you mean by that's a culture? Raping ladies in broad daylight? That's actually a very absurd culture. What do you mean by you told them you want them? And what I saw online, I was seeing that they were saying, oh, they actually give them a warning. What kind of warning do you mean? And what I saw online, they were saying that the warning was like not really like a day, it wasn't like 2 weeks. Even they gave a warning, it was actually very weird.
it's very crazy and it's very disheartening that in this 21st century, things like that are still happening in Nigeria and our governments haven't done anything about it, especially our First Lady. Like, it's so crazy. And then people are ranting on TikTok and all that. Like, there is no action that has been taken against it. They are saying some things. The Oba wasn't aware of it. The king wasn't aware of it. He didn't give them permission, blah, blah, blah. But it's still crazy because they haven't caught these people.
Number one, it's not normal. And number two, it's very barbaric. Because this is 2026 and they shouldn't be doing that. The world is civilized.